guys, today on Newish Productions we're going to show you how to sound deadening your car for rattles or basic sound from the exhaust, how I have here on a 2005 Subaru STI. Now a lot of you guys can use Dynomat, but with Dynomat you probably pay about $100 a roll this size. What you can do though, a cheap fix, go to your local Home Depot, Lowe's or hardware store and get a roll of Peel and Seal aluminum. Now I know a lot of the concerns with this is it'll make your car smell like tar. One, that's not true. Two, it won't hold up to heat and it'll sag. That also is not true. So what this is aluminum. You usually use it for housing, but it'll definitely add sound deadening to your car and stop the vibrations and thicken up the aluminum in your car. So today I'm going to show you, I will have half the back seat done and I'll show you the difference and then I'll show you how to install it. All you need is a roll, and then you can also use, you can buy these usually online, but a roller of some type to roll this out on the vehicle that you're using. Again, we're using a 2005 Subaru STI to try and quiet down the exhaust from inside the car. So let's go ahead and begin. Alright, now in any section that you do, I remove the back seat, or you would remove all your panels of your trunk. You would definitely remove all the wires as much as possible. You don't want this underneath the stuff in case you have to get access to it. Worst case scenario, if you cover it, mark it with a marker so you know where to find the stuff if you need it. But as you can see, I've done half the under seat of the back seat, and you can hear a difference. There's a slight difference between it. Now you can lay it as many layers as you want. I'm probably going to do one depending on how much I have. As you can see, I've done half of it already. It molds pretty good. So I've already cut my strip for this section right here. And all you're going to do, peel the back off. Now when you cut the stuff, you might need a person to give you a hand because it's a bit of a bitch to cut. And you just form it. You start on one end and start forming to where you need to go. Now if you have strips, like right here, I'm going to have a gap. I will cover that up with another piece, but you just kind of rub it on, smooth. And again, if you're going around a bolt or anything like that, you want to cut around it. Now the roller didn't work for this area. If you're doing a bigger area where a roller works, you'd use a roller. But you just form it with your hand. Now, I didn't mention this before, but this roll costs about 15 bucks at your local store. And again, it does the same thing as Dynomat, and it will not smell like tar. But you want to form it really good to any crevice. And that's pretty much it. Again, you cover the whole section. You can double layer, triple layer, as much as you want. But it'll definitely thicken the aluminum in the car, the sheet metal on your doors, especially for rattles if you have speakers. The biggest thing I'm using it for is to cut the exhaust noise from the back, which comes through here pretty bad. Just again, do not cover any wires of any sort, and try to work around them, and then you'll have to cut sections. You might need a hand when you cut the stuff. It is pretty difficult to cut, but that's pretty much it. It's that simple. So there you guys go. I showed you today how to use Peel and Seal, a cheaper alternative to Dynomat. About 15 bucks a roll at your local hardware store. As you can see, it went on pretty easy. It's actually really simple, so I didn't want to go into full details and make it really long for you, but it'll definitely thicken up your door panels, anything that rattles or anything like that, the sound deadening your car. And it's definitely a cheaper way to go than Dynomat, which is about 100 bucks a roll. So, and again, a lot of the concerns that people have is the smell of tar or it not working in the heat. It actually works really good for what it is, and it's a way cheaper alternative that I think you guys should check out. In the description below will be a list of the materials I used, where you can find them, how much they are. Also is our Facebook link where you can definitely message us, so if you have any ideas or questions about cars, you can get a hold of us there. Also a link to our website where you can also find us if you have any questions. Definitely leave comments, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.